Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sydney. I have basically a 2-year-old daughter on the 24th and a wonderful boyfriend of 4 years. Today, I'm just going to basically tell you guys how I told my parents I was pregnant / how I found out, and give you some tips if you are young, pregnant, scared to tell your parents, grandparents, your guardian. So, I just turned 17 on August 5th, 2016, I guess it would be, and I felt different. I couldn't really pinpoint it. I wasn't sick. I felt different. If you talk to pregnant people and they kind of tell you like, yeah, I knew before I even tested, and like I kind of was like, yeah, okay, like how do you know that? Which now that it happened to me, I'm like, whoa. But like you don't even know the feeling, you just know like something is different within yourself. And so my cycle has always been off. Like it forever has been off. Like never one time has it come whenever it's supposed to. Has came. Don't really know. And so it's supposed to come the 7th through like the 14th. Like basically one of them days. So I was waiting. I went to work one day and I felt queasy to my stomach. And I ended up vomiting, and the manager, district manager, whoever, because I worked at fast food at the time, he was like, oh, is that the woman sickness? And at the time I was like, what the heck is that? Like, I don't even know what that is. Now I'm like, crap, he meant like morning sickness. And so, but after that I was fine. I felt fine. I never once got sick again until after I found out. But that's besides the point. And so it was, and my period never came. And I kind of knew I was pregnant, but I never took a test to show that I was. I waited a full month to test. It was, well, not really a full month. It was at the end of August. It was, I think, August 26th. I was headed out to Damien's house. I bought 2 tests. I peed on one, and before I could even like walk out of the room, because I didn't want to wait in there for 3 minutes, it was positive. So I took another one, and bam, it was positive. So I told Damien, you know, he hugged me, told me everything was going to be okay, blah 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 blah. And so we were both scared. The day after, or 2 days after, I took the test. We told his mom at her work. She had a kid. She had Damien at 17. So she kind of gave us the speech like, this is a big responsibility. You guys have some growing up to do. Yada yada yada. She wasn't really the one I was worried about. I mean, Damien was kind of. I think. I don't really know. Don't mind Zeus. He wants in, but he's bad. And it was that day we went down to my house, my parents' house, and I brought my mom outside, and I brought my dad from over where he was working, and I was crying hysterically. Damien told them, my dad kind of said his piece, which was hurtful. It was full of disappointment, you know. And left. They were cussing on both aspects of the parties, which now everybody's like, oh my god, we overreacted, because they realized later on that we got this. But at the moment, it was scary. I was 17. Damien was 18. We didn't have a place of our own. We had fast food jobs, you know. He wasn't working at the time. So that's kind of why my parents were worried. But So I told my parents in person outside, mainly because of our dog. She doesn't like strangers. And Damien's mom was there, I think. Yeah. And yeah, so that is how I told my parents. I didn't have like an ultrasound photo. I didn't take the pregnancy test because like I knew they wouldn't really care. But I did actually want to get an ultrasound before I told anybody besides Damien. That way I was hoping like a photo of the little tiny baby would help, but I don't think it would have. So here's some tips. If you're young, you're pregnant, you're scared to tell your parents, or you're 35 and you're looking for some advice on how to tell parents if you're just scared. First off, do not tell them over the phone. But obviously, if they live far away or you live far away from them, whatever the case may be, in person is always the best route to go. It's scary. I actually know somebody that went to social media before telling her parents, and it went terribly wrong. I know you have to feel out your situation. If you feel like they're actually going to physically hurt you or harm you, you can tell them in like a public setting, like go out to eat, go to the mall, whatever the case may be, or just tell them over the phone. And then just let them cool down for a while before you go near them. Or, if you just want to avoid yelling, a public place isn't always the best because a lot of people, they don't care in that type of situation if you're giving them like life-changing news, obviously. So just tell them like outside or go to the house, tell them like, and be calm. Don't get angry with them, because understand, like, you are their baby. They had to protect you, per se, from life's elements, basically. And they feel like they failed. They're going to be disappointed. They may say some hurtful things. It's just the cycle. Expect the worst. I expected the worst. And, it could have ended more terribly. I kind of expected to get hit by a car. But my parents never once hurt me. It was just like how my mind is. I think I would have settled with getting hit by a car. Because if you guys know, disappointment is the worst feeling you can feel. And it hurt. So just expect disappointment. Especially if you had high goals set for yourself. I wanted to go to veterinarian school. The closest one is like 4 hours away, and I just can't up and leave my family. So that kind of pushed that out the window. But I'm still in veterinary medicine, so it's like you can make an alternate route for yourself. Have a plan set out. Tell them you're going to do this no matter what. That way they know, like, you're pregnant and you don't really care. Make them realize that you're in this, you got this, you're going to be responsible, you're going to be a great parent. Understand how they are feeling. Understand that they're, just understand, basically. Understand where they're coming from. Put yourself in the situation. If your daughter or your son came to you saying that they were pregnant at a young age, you would be hurt. You would be disappointed in them because because my dad had a child at a young age, at 17 too. So he knows that it is hard to live life at a young age with a child. But he did it. I done it. And tell them that you're going to try your best in finishing school, that you may go to a technical school, you may go to college. If not, you're going to get a great job after high school. Just have a plan set for yourself visually that they can see. Because I feel like after they cool down and you explain that, they're going to look at it as a different plan, that they can see that you're not taking it and just running away with it. You're actually facing it, and you're not pushing it off until the baby arrives. Yeah, basically expect disappointment, expect the worst, tell them in person if possible, and have a plan set out for yourself that they can visually see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't really long video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or have any tips, or have anything to say, just leave it down below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, turn on your bell notifications, that way you know whenever I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.